Hey y'all, it's C with Creative Lotus Designs. Today I'm doing a quick work with me video. I'm making my kids Valentine's Day paint canvases. I started yesterday and then I just stopped because I was having some issues with my cuts and I was just over the situation. But I decided today to go ahead and just film the rest of the process, me weeding out the designs and pressing them onto the canvas. So stay tuned, just watch me work. This one is my son's. He wanted a Pokemon themed canvas with Mimikyu and Pikachu, and then my daughter wanted Karomi from Sanrio. So that's what I'm doing. Up here, I don't know if y'all can really tell, but I had a lot of problems weeding this top area. My mat was super dirty, so I had a lot of skip spaces on the weeded, a lot of skip cut areas on the graphic. So I had to use my X-Acto knife to kind of cut those areas out, and it was mostly at the top, but yeah, let's go ahead and get this weeded out. I don't even have a reference picture in front of me. My laptop is facing the opposite direction of what I am, so I just have to pay attention to what I'm doing, make sure I'm weeding the right areas and leaving the right areas. And I use my Silhouette Cameo to cut these images. I love my Cameo. They be coming in clutch. So as you see, I got Pikachu weeded pretty quick. Now off to Mimikyu, and I'm just trying to see the reflection of the lines. That's why I'm kind of bunching up the paper. I lost part of the tail. I'm just take my tweezers, just sit it back on her. Whatever, hopefully, that's how it's supposed to look. I'll go back later and make sure it's placed right. And then the tools that I'm using, that I like to use, are a Silhouette weeding tool. Any weeding tool works. This is just what I'm using now. And then I like to use my tweezers. These are the ones that I like using are a slanted tweezer. And I believe I got it from Dollar Tree. So it's the regular cosmetic item. Be careful because this line is super thin, and I hope I can get it up without having to go in and edit the design and recut it, because I didn't realize how thin this was. Trying to become a surgeon real quick. Okay, first cheek done. So what I'm basically doing is holding down what I need with one tool and pulling up with another. should have reviewed this a little bit better before I cut it, because some of these cuts, they are not gonna come out. But we gonna work with what we have. Okay, I think that is that for this one. And I'm just cleaning up around the transfer part of the sticky part of the transfer, I mean. Because anything, I don't want any leftover vinyl stuck to this side and ended up being pressed down and stuck on the canvas, and it's not supposed to be there. So just taking a little time to do that. That's that. Okay, so this is Karomi. I'm about to weed this one out. Hopefully I won't have any problems with it, because like I said, with the Pokemon, the mat was just filthy, so it had a bunch of cut skips. Just start by doing it from the corner. See what we get. And this is HTV, if you didn't know. HTV is typically for clothing. You can use it on other surfaces, but it's mainly for clothing. It's heat transfer vinyl. You need some sort of press or iron, a heat source, to apply it to your surface. In this case, I put it on just a paint canvas. As you can see, that was pretty fast. I'm gonna weed out the parts first. This particular brand is from Hobby Lobby. It's their house brand. What is it, 304, something like that? 405. So it's 405, just regular black heat transfer vinyl. I love it. I never have any issues with it. I don't have any lifting issues. Like, it does not come off in the wash. Like, it's not my go-to brand, but it is my go-to brand. Like, if I don't have time to wait for my preferred brands, which are Stahl's or Caesar brand, then I go right to Hobby Lobby, and it's super affordable there. You get like a 12 by 24 inch sheet of just regular heat transfer. Now they have glitter and flock and puff and all that, but just regular heat transfer, you get it a 12 by 24 sheet for about $5, which is, if you, for shopping in store, it's a good price, because Caesar is gonna bust your heads in store. Okay, so I think I am going to do the name next, and then no matter which order you work in, just get it weeded. If you cannot tell, for these canvases, the HTV is basically the outline of the image, and the hollowed areas here is what they will be able to paint. So whatever colors they want to use, you know, whatever, it is a possibility. Like, they just don't have to paint the outside of the shape. Like, they can get in there. And I like to turn my stuff over just to make sure I don't miss pieces, because it's really easy to miss, especially when you do small cuts or intricate cuts, really busy cuts. Okay, I got a piece that did not cut. So what I am gonna do to help myself, take these scissors and cut off what's around it so it does not keep getting stuck to the transfer. Then I'm gonna take my little X-Acto knife. Let's see. So what I like to do, hold the image and take off what is able to be weeded so I don't make any mistakes. Take the image and press it back to the transfer. Take my X-Acto knife and just find the cut line and just run my knife through it. And I'm working on a self-healing mat, so all good. And just like that, I cut the piece loose. Hopefully the inside is okay. We'll see. Yeah, good. Okay, just like the other images, just like the other Pokemon transfer, I'm just gonna go through, make sure all those excess pieces are off of my transfer sheet because I don't want them to end up pressed onto my canvas. Make sure everything is weeded. What that is. They are going on these canvases I got from Hobby Lobby, I think. I'm pretty sure these came from Hobby Lobby too. It's a 5-pack of 9x12s, and this is the kid size that I'm doing. So what I'm gonna do next is take y'all through my pressing process. We are gonna get the images on the canvases and then press them. Around me. Just gonna line it up, sit it on her, and find a decent placement. And I put these images together in my Solar Studio software. Just add it on it. I put Pikachu and Mewtwo together with the Pokemon heart-shaped Pokeball on our Pokemon logo. Okay, so I'm about to warm up my heat press, and then once that's heated, I will come back and show you guys me pressing the image and the end product. Okay, so my heat press is heated up to 308. I don't know why I have it on 308. It is such a random number. That's what I always use. I never have a problem with it. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I have a cushion, a pressing pillow, and my parchment paper. I have a 15x15 clamshell. I'm just gonna put the canvas with the image on the pillow, put the parchment paper over, and press it. I'm using firm, heavy pressure. My alarm gonna start beeping in about 3 seconds. It's on like a 10-second-ish timer. I'm just gonna let it stay for a couple more seconds. I just don't feel like adjusting the timer on it. All right, hush it up. This is warm peel vinyl. Peel. And press again. 10 seconds. Alright, we're gonna press Kurumi. Same thing. 10 seconds plus a few. Firm pressure. Parchment paper on top. Recover it. Press again 10 seconds. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found my video informative. If so, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you have any questions, leave them down below in my comment section, and I will see you guys on my next upload.